Hey guys, welcome back to more gaming crap. The first thing I want to talk about today is Nintendo using YouTube's Content ID service to identify when someone has uploaded a video that has Nintendo content in it. Now, once they've identified it, they could either put advertisements in the front or back of it, or they could check the stats on it, or they could block the video. But most articles and YouTubers, I think, are reporting that the ads are what's going on right now, and obviously all that ad revenue isn't going to the YouTuber who made the video, it's going to Nintendo. In a statement to Gamefront, Nintendo says, "We continually want our fans to enjoy sharing Nintendo content on YouTube, and that is why, unlike other entertainment companies, we have chosen not to block people using our intellectual property." So right now there's a huge list on Reddit of a bunch of different game developers and whether or not they allow YouTubers to record footage of their game and upload it to YouTube with commentary, and also whether or not they allow the YouTube user to get revenue from the video they made. So the only exception, of course, is Nintendo. Nintendo says no. Most everyone else says yes. I'd like to give you guys an example of why I think the relationship between game developers and YouTubers is mutually beneficial. Now, every couple of days I log on to Wolfire's forums, and on the forums they have a post that says something along the lines of, "How did you find out about this game?" And if you look at all the replies in that thread, most of them say Nerd Cubed. Who is Nerd Cubed? Nerd Cubed is a commentator on YouTube, covers video games, and he has definitely brought in a substantial number of people to Overgrowth. I never would have found out about Overgrowth if it wasn't for another YouTuber I follow, Slushy. He played Overgrowth, I watched his video, and I said, "That looks like fun, bye." So that's what I did. So to me, it's a no-brainer. I think a lot of indie developers really get this idea. I don't think the big game companies really understand how it's beneficial because it's hard for them. A lot of indie developers have definitely seen the advantage that's come from YouTubers covering their games because they don't have the money to spend on advertising and things like this. But I think if big game companies really work with YouTubers, they can come out on top. If you don't have a shitty game, then it's going to be beneficial for you. But if it's a shitty game, it's shitty anyway, so why do you even care? Steam has announced virtual trading cards, and basically how they work is when you play a game, any game, I think, on Steam, whether it be Don't Starve, Counter-Strike, Dota, you name it, you can earn cards while you're playing the game. So I don't exactly know how it's going to be implemented, whether or not it's just going to be like an achievement, just a small little drop-down that says, "Oh, you got a card," or if you're just going to check your inventory after the fact and just kind of keep checking. But yeah, you just earn cards as you play games, and once you've collected the entire set for a game, you can turn that into a badge, or it becomes a badge, something like that, and that is then featured on your profile. And also, I think when you get the badge, you have a chance, or you do get coupons, so you get like whatever, 50% off a certain game, or downloadable content for that game. So, yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see what happens. They have a bunch of new sort of goofy rewards, not real rewards sort of thing, like background images for your Steam profile. I'm saying who gives a fuck, and emoticons as a reward, it seems. So I'm also saying who gives a fuck. But I think the coupons, that's really cool. And do what you're doing, Steam. It seems like a good idea, and I'm on board. So, awesome. The link for the Steam trading card beta will be down below. Go check it out. The Dota 2 International Championships are starting, and the prize pool has already reached $2 million. So this is pretty crazy to me. I've never, in my wildest dreams, would have guessed that esports would generate this kind of money, but it's crazy. And someone's going to win a lot of money. And mainly how it's gotten this big is that people can purchase what's known as the compendium. And the compendium is, they've described it as the passport to the Dota 2 championships. Basically, just kind of it allows you. It's kind of a ticket in a way, but you have a lot more features than just a ticket to allow you to view the Dota 2 championships. So you get a courier, and I think you also get access so you can vote on certain things. You can vote, and you can't place bet. You might be able to place bets. Fuck if I know. But you can do all this stuff, and it's really awesome, and I think it's really cool. Other people have, their sports, their regular sports heroes, like, Roethlisberger and some guy from the Philadelphia Pie Eaters. You have all these guys, but there's no esports people. So this is really cool, and I think it's awesome. I think it's really awesome. So go ahead and check the link below, and yeah, feel free to buy a compendium. Increase that prize pool. Someone's going to win a lot of fucking money. And now it's time for some Kickstarter crap. Today we're going to be looking at AC10, the FPS project. Let's go ahead and take a look at the video.
Excellent, you made it in time. Is this thing on? Firing some type of strange weapon. I saw the aliens attack from above. They attacked with full force. We are assembling to defend.
It's going to be really hard for me to trust them to make a game if they can barely make a coherent video. But because I'm a good guy, I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. After all, they've made another game, and it's called Clucky Egger for iOS mobile devices. Let's take a look at it.
This is Clucky Egger, Feathered Protector of Planet Egga. You are hereby ordered to withdraw your ships or face total extermination. Press 1 for the Jägermeister.
I'm not brimming with confidence, but it looks like they do have some experience making video games. After all, they've made World Trivia Champion, and nothing screams FPS experience like a trivia game. Well, I'm pretty much ready to pledge. I have $1,000 in my hand, and I want to buy your game, and I want to support you. What can you offer me for $1,000? You will receive a digital copy of the game. In addition, you will receive 3 virtual items, titles, or upgrades of your choice. We will also send you a custom AC10 keychain and postcard. Wow, so for $1,000, you get in-game items, a keychain, and a fucking postcard. Aliens, cool. First-person shooter, cool. Aliens and a first-person shooter, awesome. Your Kickstarter project, crap. Alright guys, that's going to do it for me. Thank you so much for watching, and remember to tune in next time when I calculate the conundrum.